revisit what we did. We were given a line and a point not on the line, and we wanted to find the distance between those two things. Today we have parallel lines. We know about parallel lines. Same slope, and they
never
intersect. Yep. We want to find the distance between those two things, between two lines. Okay? So it's really similar with one extra step, what we were doing. I know. We're going to be fine, though. We're going to get through it together. It says find the distance between parallel lines L and M with the equations y equals 2x plus 1 and y equals 2x minus 3 respectively. Let's graph them just to see what they look like. Hold them out.
Rise, Lamont. Rise.
Okay, if I want to graph line L, so this first one, where do I start?
Plus 1
1.
on the y-axis and slope of 2.
So, slope of 2, what does that tell me?
Rise over run. 2 up, 1 over.
Perfect. Graph it. Go. So that is line L. Let's graph line M. Where do we start on M? Where do you guys want to start on line M? -3. Where do I go?
Up 2 over 1.
Up 2 over 1. So does it look like our lines are parallel? Yeah, it does. Oh boy, that is a really crooked line. Sorry, folks. So does it matter, no matter where I'm at, is it always going to be the same distance away from each other? If I pick a point here or wherever, it's always going to be the same distance, right? So for step 1, it says find a point on one of the lines. Let's just use line L, this first one. Let's find a point on there. What would be an easy point that we could always use?
0, 1.
Yeah, the y-intercept. So that's what I would always do. So why don't you write that so you know? Y-intercept. And an easy way, if you weren't given the graph, if I were just given the equation, plug in 0 for x. So what's 2 times 0? 0 plus 1 is 1. So that's how you get it. So 0, 1. So there's our point P. So now after that step, it's exactly the same thing that we were doing on Friday. We decided to find our own point. Because now it says write an equation of a line that is perpendicular to L and M that goes through point P. We'll call this line K. So what does my slope need to be if it's perpendicular to those two lines?
Opposite.
Opposite, reciprocal,
-1/2.
-1/2. So that's my slope. And what point do I want to go through? The one we just found.
So 0.
Yep, 0, 1. And now we're going to plug into our point slope form. So if we do that, we have y minus y1 equals our slope, -1/2, x minus 0. Now what do we do? Distribute. Y minus 1 equals -1/2 x. What's our last step? Plus 1 over. So that is our new line. Step 3 says find the intersection of line K, so the line we just found, and the line not used in step 1. Call this point Q. How do you find the intersection of two things? How did we do that last time? How do you find the intersection of two lines? Set them equal to each other. So I'm going to use this line we just found. And then the line we didn't use in the first step, so we have to use now the red line, 2x minus 3. Okay, what do you guys want to move first?
Number 1.
Move the 1 over. So I have negative half x equals 2x minus 4. Now what?
Subtract x.
Subtract 2x? Okay. So what's negative half minus 2?
Negative half.
What's our last step?
Solve for x.
Yep. So what's negative 4 divided by negative 2.5?
1.6.
1.6?
Yep.
Anyone want to second that?
1.6.
Alright. We found x. How do we find y now? You guys remember? How do we find y? Yep, we got to plug back in. Do you want to plug into the left side or to the right side?
Right.
Right, I agree. It's nicer.
So the 3.2 would be 0.2.
Let's figure it out. What's 2 times 1.6?
3.2 minus 3 is
0.2. So then our ordered pair is now 1.6 comma 0.2. Woo! Getting there. Now we do the distance formula between point Q, the one we just found, and our point P. Distance formula. You guys remember the distance formula? The big long thing?
Square root of x squared minus x squared plus. No, always get.
Where did I lose you?
We have the other points. I thought we only solved for.
So on step 1 where it says find a point, let's call it point P.
Yeah.
That's our other point. Are we getting kind of close to the same answers?
That's it. So
That should be your answer. Unless I did it wrong. Now let's try one on your desk just to practice again. Just keep your notebook out to follow the steps. We're going to try one on our desk.